It's Shaheen with Ai4Autism, and we're here with Gary Pigden. Gary lives and works in London, and he has 4 children, one of them who has autistic spectrum disorder. Please welcome Gary. Hi, Gary.
Hi, how are you doing, guys?
Well, very well, thank you. Gary, do you want to tell us a little bit about your son and how old he was when he was diagnosed?
Yeah, my son was 3 years old, and fortunately I live at Bromley in a local borough, and they have a Phoenix Centre for autistic children, so he was diagnosed at quite a young age. So I was quite lucky, really.
Quite a young age. And what was it like when they were diagnosed, and what was the assessment like?
It's very hard. You know, I've got 4 children. One is, as they say, slightly different, but challenges are quite high. And unfortunately, my wife's quite good, and we got through it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really important to have a good support network. What was it like for family and friends when they found out your son was autistic?
It's very hard with their behaviour from other children to understand, but fortunately they was that much older that they did understand. But challenging wise, it was quite hard. Yeah, a lot of difficulties, but you know, you have to adapt. And luckily, if you get the support and the help you need, it's not too bad.
And Gary, would you like to tell us some of the characteristics your son exhibits when he's on the spectrum?
Well, they don't like change. Everything has to be in a routine, and yeah, it's very hard because everything's got to be set from it. It's either black or white. There's nothing in the middle. It's either this way or that way, or it's done like that and it's not done like that. So, and everything is a daily routine, and every day's a challenge. You know.
And I can imagine, as a person and as a father, you've gone through some changes. Would you like to tell us some about it?
Well, unfortunately, I have to work to support my family, and my wife went through a lot, and unfortunately, she coped very well with it, and she's very good with him, and yeah, and challenges do come every day, you know, different challenges, you know, but obviously you have to adapt and, you know, hopefully get through them all. So yeah, it's just one of those things, but as long as you've got a support network and the groups you can go to and talk to people and other autistic children, I think you can get through it, and there's help there if you need it.
Absolutely. And I'm guessing your son, he might have some sensory sensitivity issues? Yeah,
some they do. But yeah, it's hard to explain really what sets them off and what doesn't set them off.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So it can be quite difficult, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. And you might be aware, the work that we're doing is to build a device to help autistic people who have sensory sensitivity issues, meaning something that they can wear, can tell them specifically what's causing it and why. Do you think a device like this would help your son or other people?
To be honest, I haven't got a full understanding of it. You know, it's so complex. There must be some things that could help them and make their life easier in some way forward.
Yeah.
You know, but obviously, as in what, I wouldn't have a clue to say what would do it, you know. No, obviously, people are more educated than myself, and they would come up with the right ideas and what could help them better than myself. So I think there's something that you would look forward to helping them in that respect. Yeah.
Well, Gary, as a hard-working father, I'm sure you have a lot of experience being a parent to an autistic child, and also to 3 other kids as well. What message would you send out there to other fathers of autistic children?
Autistic children, I believe they're lucky. I believe they're truly lucky because nothing really worries them, as in they're not going to have things that we're all grown up in society to deal with, and them issues are not there. So, and I think as a parent, I think you're gifted really for it. I think you're gifted to have one, and just treat them the same. They're no different. You know, you love them as much as the others, and they're not different. They're not different at all. You know, we're just lucky. So,
well, Gary, you've been absolutely amazing today. Before we finish off, are you on social media? Is there any way people can find out about you or get in touch with you?
Not really. I don't want to. I'm so busy. I wouldn't want to offend anybody. Is that all right?
That's absolutely great. Well, Gary, you've been amazing. This is Gary Pigden. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.